What's happening, man? We back with another episode of The Block is Hot with myself, 911, and none other than my co-host, Jugg, man. What's happening with you, cousin?
What it do, baby? What it do? We back.
Man, we back, man. Speaking of back, your boy back on the couch. I know the Lakers, your squad, man. The playoffs going on right now, but I think everything else kind of going as planned. But the biggest story right now is another gentleman sweep for King James. What you been thinking about this series here, man? What you seen in this series?
I've seen a king that has been dethroned. And I think it's time to pass the reins.
Yeah.
Go on to the highs, man. Go on to the highs. Go. My thing is, go enjoy your life with your kids, man. You done gave the greater part of your life to basketball. You done accomplished everything there is to accomplish but catching Kobe and Jordan. Don't look like that's going to happen with the way these YNs giving you the blues.
Man, they coming.
Man, go home and enjoy life, bro. Because one thing about it, we only get one of these, man. And I hear a lot of people, athletes, just wish they could give more time to their family. You get what I'm saying? The ones who had those long careers, they be like, man, I missed out on a lot. So go enjoy the family, man. Because basketball-wise, for one, I want to root for my team. I ain't rooted for my team in 4 or 5 years. So I want to be able to root for my team in peace without all the flopping and the peeking to your fingers and the bubble rings.
Yeah.
I just want to root for my team in peace, man. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't comfortable
I
with
want
none of
my
that?
team back, bro. He done hijacked my team with these weird fans. So, yeah, man, hang up the sneakers, baby.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I don't think, because I don't want people to think I hate LeBron. I actually love LeBron. I love what he did for the guy. I like how he took, like you say, hijack the Lakers. Not only the Lakers, he didn't hijack a $1 billion league, a white man's league, and say, look, I got some pull. I can do what I want. So I love that part. But nobody's more delusional than LeBron fans other than Trump supporters. Like LeBron can literally...
And Cowboys fans, you in there.
But I ain't
3 months
delusional,
out.
though.
You in there 4 months out the year.
Look, let me tell you this. You are 1,000% right, but I ain't one of them niggas. I would tell you, hey, we look stupid on the field, or hey, that played crazy. That's the thing I'm saying about LeBron. They not objectional, dog. They can see him go 3 games in the fourth quarter. One you didn't score, one you did 3. Another on the ball going off your hands. Another you shoot a turnaround 3, you hit it off the side. None of this shit is his fault, though. It's like, it's cool to criticize your favorite player. Like, okay, I'm gonna give you another example. To me, Jordan fucked up as a nigga. I love Jordan as a player, but some of the shit Jordan did as a nigga,
as a black man,
I don't agree with a lot of shit he did. So I'm not saying LeBron fans, I'm not saying, telling them to do it and I don't do it because Jordan like my GOAT, my favorite player. But I'm saying
hold your
like
people
I will
accountable.
Don't hold people accountable.
When he get bounced out, they always blame everybody but him.
Everybody but him.
But if anybody else, the leader of the team, when Jason Tatum and them wasn't doing good, he got the blame. If this team stepped them, he got the blame. But when LeBron them do bad, only person holding him accountable is Skip Bayless and Stephen A. But for the most part, they make excuses about what he could have used and this and that. Like, come on, man. So, yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So, all I'm saying is, man, it got to be at some point, you got to be a realist and just when trust your eyes. A lot of people just look at their eyes and they tell, like, all of a sudden now, when Luka first got there, all I heard was, hey, man, ain't nothing stopping LeBron and Luka. Ain't nothing stopping. Before Luka got there, he didn't win the Defensive Player of the Year. Before Luka got there, Nico Harris was saying he couldn't play defense. Before Luka got there, they were saying he was out of shape. All that got washed away when the Lakers was going on their run, though. And now all of a sudden, man, Luka ain't giving no help. Luka wasn't playing defense.
And Luka, they have to do what Luka do. He ain't there to play defense.
Exactly.
That's what this league is built around. Most of the players that put them high volume points don't play defense. They don't play defense. Like, talk about it.
Man,
and look, don't play defense like talk about it.
Exactly.
LeBron is one of the few that play defense. You know what I'm saying? But his flaws come elsewhere. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His flaws come elsewhere.
I'm gonna say this too. They also, it's always the roster. He needed more help. He needed this. So You get rid of AD. And let me crystallize this for people, because people always try to act like they just, like I say, he walk on water. People, he don't do no wrong. AD mysteriously gets signed off on a trade with Luka. Your best friend that you grew up with is this man agent. You don't know nothing about that. That's one. AD gone. Your nigga that you was doing a podcast with, JJ Redick, mysteriously jumps over everybody that's qualified to be a coach, and it's that you handpicked him for your head coach, but your hands was off that. That wasn't wrong. Now, I love that he got Brunny on the roster. I love that he got LeBron. But they talking about they ain't have a big. We ain't have enough. Well, that's one roster spot that you could have had some. So he's gotten everything he wants, and people still say his hands off LeBron. You can't criticize. That's the only part they give me.
I know what
like,
you're saying.
Some weird shit to me.
You know, he don't let his fans tell it he only got power over what he got power over. But we know, man, if you got the power in these select few instances you just named, man, you know everything that come across your desk. You at that point in your career. It was a point when nothing happen in LA without going across Kobe's desk. But LeBron want to be liked by everybody, so that's why they play that, that role. But, and now they talking about bringing Giannis over there. It's always him and two other top 75 players and all this old type of shit.
And I'm gonna tell you this: I got kin folks right now that I can be like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you this, but don't say shit." And they'll have that same surprise look LeBron had when he had on when AD got traded. Them niggas know if I done told them something, but they know that, hey, I ain't gonna say this. Look, this family business. Man, ain't no way Rich Paul ain't tell you, hey, bro, we finna go on here, get AD up out of here. Come on,
we said this in the last episode. Like, it wasn't nothing he could have done. Like, he can risk a lot of money and a lot of relationships if he would have told him anyway. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So,
my whole thing is like you ain't know though.
Well, I mean,
for the fans, not him, but the fans. I just want the fans.
Oh yeah. Don't act like your God did. Yeah, don't act like your goat. No, like he knew, and we cool with him knowing. He just couldn't say nothing. But don't act like he didn't know. Shit.
Yeah. But everybody, oh man, LeBron ain't know that, man. That's bullshit. But now you got Anthony Edwards. Let's talk about him right quick. He done took out KD for one sweep. He got Nuggets up out of there. Now you got LeBron about where Anthony Edwards at in this new tier of superstars that's coming up.
Man, he one of them ones. Let me not do that. But until he get to the, the West Conference Finals, until he get to the finals, like he on his way. He at that tier with Shy, Gilchrist, Ja. They all at that cusp. Luka, he right there with all of them. You get what I'm saying? Because he got to make it to the next level. He more athletic and he a great player. He supposed to bounce LeBron old ass out. He supposed to bounce KD old ass out. Being for real with you. And he got Gobert, who ain't no slouch, man. Everybody be wanting to, 24 or 27 or 27, 24.
Jugg, you really like Gobert, huh?
I don't give a, man, I don't like Gobert, but stats, the boy had 27 points and 24 rebounds.
Yeah. I just remember last episode you tried to tell me that he could shoot jump.
The last episode I said he could shoot a 3-point ball better than Shaq. And I really misspoke by mentioning him. I was thinking about Karl Anthony Towns, be for real. I swear to God.
Okay.
I really was thinking about Cat.
Okay.
I was thinking about Cat and I said him. But he even could shoot a 3-ball better than Shaq. Because this league right now, everybody practice the 3.
Yeah.
If him and Shaq shot 100 in they prime, he'll hit a few more than Shaq. That's what I'm saying. Shaq couldn't shoot from the free throw line, so you can't tell me he was going back 15 more feet and knock him down.
But look, evidently, man, you ain't
gotta call you by your first name.
That Gobert, that free throw line looks crazy. But I'm gonna let you have that. In this era, I'll give you that.
And see that what you at? You like? I think you like Gobert. I really don't watch this nigga, so I could be I'll tell you I was talking about Cat. So I could be total out of line and incorrect what I'm saying. Because I was really thinking about Cat.
This ain't the night I'm a down Gobert, because everybody talking about Anthony Edwards like we talking about now, but nah, Gobert really got his ass up out of there. Gobert balled last night, man.
Man, Gobert balled. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I brought him up. I'm gonna give niggas props when they deserve props.
Real
like
shit.
That shit we was doing with Shaq. When that shit we was doing with Shaq was just banter. But he balled last night. Like he balled like
for real.
Giannis type numbers. Jokic type numbers. Like
for real.
If he could do 3, 4, 5 games like that this whole playoffs, man, you gotta have another conversation about it. Especially if they go deep.
Especially if they go deep. I'm gonna give you your props too, because that's the most sensible answer I heard about Anthony Edwards, even on TV and shit. Because everybody ready to jump him up there, comparing him to Jordan and all. I'm like, man, Jason Tatum doing this thing, he didn't got there. You know, it's people that done won rings that you can't just skip him over right now. Like you say, he got to get there first.
He may very well be on his way to that, but right now today, he just another motherfucker who great on his way to where he going. He ain't doing nothing I ain't seen.
Because Jugg transcended real quick, and you saw how that plateaued.
That's what I'm saying.
Flatline.
He one piece. Listen, all I'm gonna say about Anthony was he one piece away from being KD go over there, just one of them old blockbuster ass trades, and one of them ones go over there who can give him 20.
Yeah.
With his eyes closed, KD, LeBron, Giannis. You know, Giannis finna be on the chopping block or whatever trade.
Mm-hmm.
If he get one of them, Devin Booker maybe, they'll go. They'll come out the West. But
and I'm gonna give
that's Ja Morant too. Ja Morant, one superstar from being in the Western Conference Finals. So I can say that about every player.
Yeah,
Luka.
Yeah.
So he just like the rest of them. He with his class.
I'm gonna say one more thing about this series, man. Nico Harris got to be the biggest Anthony Edwards fan in the world outside of his family. He done just saved that boy head because he exposed Luka to make him finally look like. Because you know, even when we was talking about it, Nico was looking crazy in these streets. He don't look as crazy today, Jugg.
He don't look as crazy today.
He don't look as crazy today, man. Anthony Edwards single-handedly saved Nico head, bro. Because I'm talking that last interview, they had told Nico, hey, bro, shut up. Don't say shit else. After the day, Nico can walk around with his chest out again and be like, look, I tried to tell y'all this boy was out of shape and he couldn't play defense. Shit that we already knew, but still.
The only thing about AE is he's too arrogant. Like, but I respect it. You gotta respect it.
You gotta respect
a nigga that know what he cut from, what he could do.
Ain't it, man?
Just saying it don't end well when you that arrogant, like how he was walking through LA. Like, it is what it is though, man. That ain't Kobe is. Kobe let it talk on the court.
Yeah.
Jordan let it talk on the court. They ain't do all this. This is a new era. This is an internet era. This is a clout era.
Sound bites.
And Anthony Edwards know the competition is thick. We ain't gonna act like it ain't. So he gotta do things. Nah, he ain't gotta do things. His basketball could do it. Hey, he gotta be more outspoken because everybody got personality now, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. And I can see he not forcing that. That's him. I like one thing he said though, because it's gonna transition right into our next topic. That boy say Ant-Man, Batman, Superman, Lakers in 5. And you know who made that famous? The next cat we talking about. Shannon Sharpe, man.
Oh,
Shannon Sharpe. Fell for the okie doke, man. I'm gonna let you go first on this because I just want you to. Now that it's kind of because we was gonna jump on this earlier, but you know, life be life. We had shit going on. But now that you've seen this shit kind of transpire and see what's going on, man. Overall situation, bro. What you think about this?
Oh man, what do I think about this? For one, I think it tracks, bro. To be for real with you, looked like the type that everything that's going on, you could have almost guessed.
Yeah.
Besides for the choking and thing, like he don't come off abusive, but do he come off that he like young white girls? Yeah, he act too freaky on the show. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't think the shit he say on that show not gonna be used in terms of character in court. Because he loved boy Megan Thee Stallion, uncle, pop one of them blues and all that there. He did that 4 or 5 times since they started the show. So that's not it's in his character. So I knew the nigga was a freak, but I also think, you know, it's more to it. Because his style has been dipping and dabbing. When I was around, wasn't none of this and all that. You know what I'm saying? He came out and said, allegedly by mistake, something about when he liked young men. And I wish I had the clip to play it because I don't even like saying no shit like this and not having the clip. But he made a statement that
I'll back you up when we post. I got you.
He liked young men. So I don't think that was a mistake. This meat talking, you know, Juggernaut, WJ's TV. I don't think that was a mistake because me as a man, I've never made that mistake. And every man I've asked have they ever made that mistake, they say no. So I think it's more to it than that. You know, I think he like the little young white ones when he do want to run that route. But I think it's more foul play going on. Because, you know, we all had the rumors, man. We ain't gonna act like we ain't been around forever.
I'm gonna tell you this, like, and we are just reporting on what we hear. I ain't gonna kick him while it's down because I think it's some big ass play too. Now, you know, like when me and you first chopped it up about this, we was just exchanging texts. You know, I had kind of said, you know, the money thing and all that, but you was like, nah, this ain't come out as soon as it did. And I got to thinking, we're like, yeah, you're right. So what's the other angle? But the whole thing is when he offered, I saw as it kind of went on, he offered her 10 mil, shot that down. Then she got with the lawyer. And then that's when the numbers went up. Because that lawyer, come to find out, it's the same one that was filing the unidentified people with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
So it's a shady dude. So that kind of gave me a different perspective. So what I am going to say about Shannon Sharpe, you're getting charged for stupidity. Because legally, I actually don't think he might. And I'm going to tell you this, the 54-19, that's gross. Like that's, to me, even of
that's where he went wrong.
That's where you went wrong. Even if you right and justified and everything else legally, now in moral court, you fucked up and you done lost a bag with your podcast negotiations. You off ESPN now. So morally, you fucked up. Legally, you might be right. And I'm gonna tell you one other thing about this, Jugg. What I don't like to see, because this has become the thing now. We're not just young white women. I seen a lot of women take jabs and you know, putting their name in the hat for money grab, kind of like with the R. Kelly, the Diddy situation and all that. At some point, though, they got to be held accountable for when you just falsely accusing people. Like, I still say to this day, if somebody falsely accuses somebody and try to get them in criminal,
I think they should suffer the penalty that the perpetrator would have gotten. If it can be absolutely proven that he didn't do it. Because, you know, I always tell you,
absolutely proven.
I have a child that's a sexual assault survivor. So I got a zero tolerance for it. But they ain't say he took no. Well, she did say he raped. She did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She did say he raped.
Something that wasn't.
Yeah, but he tried to get ahead of the video. And they like, the video is evidence. This is not nothing we finna leak. Like, they got a video of him allegedly doing something.
And but see, like, if you look at that video though and what they was talking about, she was into that dominatrix shit and that bondage shit. So when he talk about choking and all that shit, and I ain't taking up for him, I ain't his lawyer, but I know with people in that world and you talking about that shit, you think you talking freaky. You know what I'm saying? This some shit y'all used to doing. It just so happened now she got.
Oh, you talking about when he say I'ma choke you?
Yeah, this some shit evidently he was comfortable saying, and he joking with like big black guy choke small white woman. You know what I'm saying? Talking all crazy. But I think that's some kind of way
hold up now. Hold up.
Yeah,
he wouldn't sound like he was joking, man. He sounded like they was in a little tit.
Now
like
on that
they
part,
was having a little tiff.
On that part,
she say, "I don't want to be choked," and you ain't got a choice in the matter. Like,
now that part,
know. I mean,
that part, they might have been arguing, but if you look at the thing she had sent them with dog collars and shit, what you wearing that for, Jugg? Like, you got to be real about this.
Definitely interested. She was definitely
that type of shit. He ain't just randomly saying
it. Yeah. But I'm saying just this. Right now, we got to hold everybody at their word, and I'm talking about if he took it. I don't give a fuck if she say yeah 200 times. The one time she tell you no, that mean no. But man, we gonna let that. And it's suspicious that she ain't going to the police.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't think I'm all the way against him. I'm just holding him accountable because he's 56 and he love them youngsters and he too motherfucking freaky and he need to know better.
And look,
you know,
because let me tell you this though, the reason why I brought that up,
these niggas in these settlements, man, I be niggas settling nothing, man.
But look, Jugg, you got to think when you playing with that much money, you doing with that. Sometimes you think I can pay a problem to go away. And I'm just telling you, devil, what a nigga with money think, because they thinking right what we going through now, right what we talking about, public smear, my image, all this. Let me pay this problem.
Yeah, I got negotiations going on. Let me pay this 10 to get rid of the headache. I'm still making 90. I get it. You right. I get it. You right. I get it.
That's why I say if
women are falsely, I guess it's a poor like a regular pro. I ain't gonna say no poor shit because we ain't poor, but I'm saying I guess it's a regular person thinking like, man, I ain't paying if I ain't did nothing, especially no rape shit. That's just how
Especially
I
10
feel.
mil. We looking at them
Give
numbers
me
like what?
$50 million net worth, and it's more of a headache to go through with it than not. And I got the potential to make another 50. Like, man, pay her $2 million. Get her to leave us the fuck alone. Because there's a lot of that go on. But there's a lot of niggas paying because they're dead wrong too.
Because they
Cosby
dead wrong.
did some paying because he was dead wrong.
Dead
Let me
wrong.
play this killer
Exactly.
of this boy slipping up, man.
Well, that slipped free, didn't
See, he was too comfortable. That don't sound
free,
like
didn't
no nigga who
he slipped up. Because you know,
slipped up.
even if
He
you
just in
said that,
basic
you
conversation. He
hurry up
forgot
and
what
wait.
platform he was conversating.
Yeah.
When Bob said he want to date young again, he didn't say what women's.
He kept the
Hey, that wasn't no
conversation
good
going.
look. Yeah.
He was finna say, what do women say about niggas? But he was finna get into the real spiel what women say about down low men. That's what I think he was going. Because he said, what do women say? And then he was talking from a perspective of being talked about.
Yeah, they caught him.
Yeah. He caught himself.
They caught him. They said, what he said, what I say. You know, he ain't catch himself. He was gonna go on and, hey, shit, this what I meant. Them boys
Man,
like,
Ocho
hey,
was looking down. He say,
yeah.
like,
Them boys like, hey, you know what you said? Oh, yeah, women. You know what I'm saying? So they saved him because he was gonna go on business as usual.
But I don't even hold it against him. I don't care what he do with his piece, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What you do.
I don't care what he do. I mean, he ain't got to be ashamed of it, though. That's how I feel, you know. Pimp C say, man, don't be polluting it, man. You know, y'all playing pitching and catching and y'all violating these women. So that's the only objective I would have with it. I ain't opposed to what nobody do with their piece, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real talk.
You do your thing.
Motherfucker got families and friends, family friends that are homosexual and bisexual and whatever they got going on. And man, it's all about your personality and you as a person, man. You know, outside of all this old freaky shit, seem like an alright person.
Seem like
you know what I'm saying? Like he got an ego, like the shit he went through with John Rent Daddy. But he seemed like an alright person more than he would be a asshole. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty good judging character. He seemed like an alright
just like
person.
you say though. That's why everybody call him Monk. He seemed like that crazy uncle, you know, from the country, say crazy shit that had you laughing, tripping. He seemed like an alright dude on surface. So that's all I was saying earlier, because I want to be perfectly clear. If you did something wrong, which right now I think is more moral, because I think it was more money grab, because like you say, she didn't go criminal. You did something wrong, enforcing yourself on the one at that size, at that age anyway, throw your ass under the jail. But at the same token, what I say, if women are proven wrong, they need to face the same penalty, like you said, whatever years you
whatever he was facing,
because it's too much of that going on, man.
The judge should open court if it's proven. But see, the thing about this word of mouth stuff, and then they say you got a tape. I don't know, but it's gonna be hard to probably prove, I guess. What the intent is all about intent. All the judge gonna see is a motherfucker getting strangled, fuck from the back. He ain't gonna see what was said leading up to that.
Exactly. And like I say, now they didn't got out to the public first, and that's what lawyers like him do. You see, drop a little bit off here, drop. So now, public opinion, you already buried. Yep. So before that even get to court, how you gonna find somebody that ain't heard this shit, ain't heard about it? It's impossible.
It's impossible. The internet age.
But like you say, he got a little arrogance. He was operating from a point of arrogance. But speaking of that, we're gonna end on this. When you come to arrogance, I think the whole black community sit back as a family and watch what went on with the NFL draft with Shedeur Sanders.
Yes, indeed. And I think, go ahead.
This one, I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna jumpstart it. This one was just a general reminder to let, and I made a video about this, to let niggas know we still the commodity. We still the talent. We still the niggas that's asking for a chick. We control this shit. It was just a simple way to say, hey, tap him on the shoulder. Dion too, let all parties involved know you don't run shit over here.
Yep.
Now, second part of that, all 32 teams didn't need a quarterback. I'm gonna be real. All 32 teams wasn't in desperate need of no quarterback or a backup. So I want people to know, like, I'm gonna be totally, fair about this situation too. But you can't tell me 32 teams passed over this boy 3 times.
Yeah.
Like, that makes
Ain't no way.
zero sense. Ain't no way.
Not happening.
Not happening.
Oh, man, it was a clear. That was a demonstration. That was a demonstration. And them people wanted to show them people who was in control, man. And I think it was disgusting, man. It was crazy, you know, that to the detriment of a lot of teams, the teams that did take quarterbacks, that they didn't need quarterbacks. I mean, them quarterbacks wasn't better than Shedeur. There's 2 or 3 quarterbacks that went ahead of him that wasn't better than him. And I get to, the alleged traits that he had that they didn't like. But man, y'all here to win games. And it's cool when Johnny Manziel is arrogant and Baker Mayfield is arrogant and get out on the field and put up numbers. But when the black dude, arrogant, get out on the field and put up numbers, it's a problem. And a lot of this shit Shedeur brought on himself, man. You know, with success comes envy, man. He was one of the highest paid NIL players them last 2 years. Them people didn't like that. You know, he was arrogant. So, I don't know, man. Like, I ain't saying he deserved. What happened is a total travesty. That was some fuck shit. But,
let's revisit something, though. Since you brought up arrogant, let's revisit something. I told you we was going to talk about this again one time. Remember when we had our good sister, Sheena, drop in? We had guests in the house that night. So, we left it alone, but since you're talking about arrogance, and I was talking about, to let people know we was talking about the Obama and Trump exchange. What I want to know, and I know your temper too, so I'm gonna ask you this question again now that we back on, and then it's just me and you.
Yeah.
Why do we always gotta fucking play the game, dog? Like you say, if you arrogant, why we always gotta ask the downplay shit? And I'm gonna ask you this now. Now it's just me and you, because I want your honest answer now. I know your temper now before you answer this. So if a nigga disrespect your old lady and your kids, I ain't saying you let him trick you off the street or do nothing stupid, but you finna sit up there and laugh and show him your teeth?
Man, listen. I ain't even want to come off. I wouldn't. I'm down with Shedeur. I just wanted to say something objective. But say, man, that's a good kid, man. That kid ain't got no baby mamas. He ain't got no scandal. That kid is a great kid and being treated like he was going in the candy store stealing and shit. That he left a trail of destruction every college he went through. You would think he was switching colleges because he was fucking up instead of being successful, upgrading at every level, leaving Jackson State, going to Colorado, and up in the ante because the talent and the competition is bigger. So don't think, man, I ain't got the answers for the questions you asking me because I'm down with Shedeur, man.
Yeah.
This was a modern day, I keep wanting to say lynching, but when they used to tar and feather nigga, or just when they just make a demonstration, that's why I said demonstration. This is a modern day demonstration.
Yeah.
That, man, you ain't in control, we is. They got to show a nigga, he a nigga, man. And that's why Jay-Z made that song, OJ, on 444. Because that was a prime example of being shown. This everything he rapped in that song is what they did on draft day.
Facts. But that's the issue I had, man, is that why are we always expected to downplay our grade? If I come from money, why I gotta come in with my head down? But I want people to understand, hey, that boy good, drafted or not. You know what I'm saying? If he come out here and dab back to DeSoto and play 7-on-7 football and just eat off NIL, he gonna get paid more than a backup anyway. So that's what I'm saying. Like, why we got to come in? Oh, he answer quick, man. Fuck all that, bro. At a certain time, you gotta let people know who you are, man. That's how I feel.
But when you come in to do an interview to come and work for my company, you do gotta act like you want to be here. So
that's facts.
That's all I'm saying. That's the only thing I can say. All that other shit is null and void. Because he wanted to drive a Rolls Royce Cullinan in college. Hey man, that's his preference. Because when these white boys got Porsche Panameras, y'all ain't saying shit.
Exactly.
When these executives of these companies' son driving a 911 Porsche to school, y'all not saying nothing, but because it's Shedeur and he's black and he play football and he wear a gold chain, he's showing that. But when this dude got a Porsche, it's cool because it's low profile with it. It's the same thing. So,
same shit.
Man,
like you say,
just shows all the time that we live in a two different worlds.
Two different Americas.
Motherfucker, period. We live in they got two different sets of rules for us and them. Fact. And this is actually on par for what's going on in the country right now.
Real shit. And you know, like we always talk about examples. Like you brought up Johnny Manziel. That boy was getting drunk at frat houses, doing the money sign. Because guess what? That boy came from all money. Never once did I hear, now he was a Heisman Trophy candidate, but never once did I hear nobody try to downplay his, oh, he too arrogant, we can't draft him. He still got a shot to go to Cleveland, a high draft pick, and all that shit got pushed over. But that's what I truly had a problem with, because we always expected to downplay shit. So I'm glad you put a ribbon on it like that, man. Let me ask you one more question.
I was so mad about that shit.
Yeah, I think everybody was drove.
Regretted it after I said it, but I was to the point I was like, man, fuck playing y'all league. That's why I was at. But that's how angry I was with what was going on and how blatant it was. I was to the point to be like, I might have told my son, man, fuck them, man.
Exactly.
Because why go where you not wanted?
That's the point I was making when I made that video. And then it's a whole mindset change. Like I was telling my old lady, there ain't no shit we can blink our finger and take control of shit, because we don't have control in it. But as long as we're the people that's, like you say, interviewing, we got to act a certain way. Asking for a check versus cutting the check, we got to act a certain way. So, man, I just hope that we all walk away from that and just understand that these people still try to let us know where our place is in America, man. But anything you want to wrap up with before we get up out of here? Like the old Baptist preacher say, man, we're going to whoop the devil with a short stick today.
Hey, man, I just want to say, man, check us out, man. Like, subscribe, share, WDH TV, AVG 911, 911 AVG on YouTube. Hey, man, we putting out this content, man. We making it do what it do for y'all, man. So y'all lock in with us, and we appreciate all the support.
Hey, for real.
WDH Apparel, and you know what it is, AVG Apparel. Hey, man, we working, man. As you can see, we active. You can't fake this.
Nah. And there's been a lot of people showing love too. So, man, I just want to second that, man. There's been a lot of people hitting me up. And that's why I wanted to jump on today, man, because a lot of people be ready to really want to hear our comments on shit.
Our perspective,
really yeah. So, man, look, like
I get
said,
it too,
man,
bro. You and Avery, man, y'all doing y'all thing. A lot of people.
A lot of people, bro. I get that a lot.
See what we see. Like, yeah, I see a chemistry on camera, and a lot of people see it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And
like, don't get it twisted. If you're watching on YouTube, we on multiple platforms. So, yeah, the Facebook audience do a lot of corresponding. You may have so many views on here, but we got a bunch of views on this side. So, yeah, man, we get correspondence from different audiences. Yeah, man. Hey, but like he just said, man, stay tapped in. We got more content coming on the way. More, and man, shout out Fontaine, man. Jarvis be coming with drip when he be coming with that WDH, man. Boy, be clean, man. Shout out to Jarvis, man. Salute Jarvis, man. And salute his movement. Stop the fan, man. Salute his movement too. Salute that movement. And I told him I'm gonna bring him on to talk about that too, man. I really respect what that boy doing around the city, man. Him and Dominique, man, they doing a lot of great work in the city, bro. And I want to salute them boys, but man, I just had to salute your drip one time. I had to salute your drip, bro. I like them boys. Man, you next, man. I bless Sean. I say, boy, you mad at me? You got I meant to tell you. I walked in on my sister. She pop out of there. I said, oh man, I got you, bro. But see, that was because she was in the 8. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got you, bro. On my mama, bro. That's what's up, man. When it's coming, it's gonna be good. That's what's up, man. I've been busy and bullshit. You know, you know what it is, man. Yeah, man, it's all love, man. We bullshit. Y'all know how it is, though, man. You know how we end it. WDH, AVG, man. Stay locked in. We coming with more content, man. BLOCC is hot, but we cooler than a polar bear toenail, man. We out. One. Man.